Here are verified public details about Charlie Kirk's Christian faith, what he has said, and how he described his relationship with Christ. 1. Public profession of faith. Charlie Kirk has publicly declared that he is a Christian, that Jesus saved my life, that he's a sinner who gave his life to Christ. In debates and on campus, he often speaks of Christianity not just as a private belief, but as foundational. 2. Reasoning and belief. He has described how certain intellectual, historical, and moral questions led him to Christianity. For example, there are answers from the Bible. We didn't get here by some accident. We were created by an all-powerful, wise, loving, and just God, and our lives have purpose and meaning. He has also placed strong emphasis on the resurrection of Jesus as a key proof point of his belief. 3. High school, teenage years influence. According to a report from a Christian church newsletter, Kirk had not given serious thought to religion earlier, but in high school he met someone who took him to church. There, a sermon message about purpose, about God being real and powerful, being loving, etc., had a strong impact. That seems to have been a turning point, the beginning of investigating Christianity. 4. Conversion. The sources say that soon after hearing that sermon, in high school, he submitted his life to Christ. It's not clear exactly which church, which preacher, or on what date this happened. The accounts are somewhat general, what isn't known or well documented. These are the things I couldn't find with confidence from currently available sources. A precise date of conversion, day, month, year. A detailed first-person narrative by Charlie with memories of the moment he accepted Christ, what emotions, where, etc., beyond in high school after being taken to church. Which particular preacher or sermon exactly led to that decision, beyond that general sermon in church? Whether there were specific struggles or doubts in that period, how long it took from hearing the message to a concrete decision. A plausible reconstructed timeline. Putting the pieces together, here's a plausible summary of Charlie Kirk's Meeting Christ, as best as public info gives us. 1. In high school, Kirk had more of a secular or non-religious outlook. Religion wasn't central to his life. 2. A friend or acquaintance invited him to church. The sermon he heard there addressed meaning, purpose, the idea of a God who is loving, just, wise, more than merely a formal religion. That message resonated because Kirk had been asking big questions, life's meaning, mortality, etc. 3. That opening up, hearing a sermon, seeing church Christians, led him to investigate Christianity more seriously, considering whether it was credible, exploring its claims, e.g. about God, about life after death. 4. Sometime in that period, shortly after, he committed his life to Christ. That is, accepted Jesus as his Savior, repented, started following Christian beliefs, teachings. 5. Over time, his Christian faith became more explicit in his life and work, speaking about it, defending it in debates, integrating it into his teaching and public identity.